Hey, oh my god, I look so tired. Can't believe how tired I am. Man, if you follow me and it's cool and all, I'm so tired. Working two jobs. I work shop right in the morning. At this Max. Max is making a lot of noise. I work shop right in the morning. Mozzarella man on Sundays, and I make the mozz. Make it from scratch. And I don't know if you've ever been somewhere that makes mozzarella, but there's another girl that makes it, and then Dawn, Jade, and myself make the mozzarella from scratch. And it's not really an easy process. Let me see. I'll probably post some pictures of it on YouTube so you can take a good look at it. The process is that you get a huge bowl, and I'm gonna read this book right here, NOS 4A2. It's by Joe Hill. It's one of my favorite authors, Joe Hill. And I did like a divot right there. It's weird. But anyway, by Joe Hill. And he wrote another book called The Fireman. And I'm going to try and find it so I can read some stuff from it as well. I haven't done this in a while because I really haven't been off. I'm losing my hair. Whatever. And I just work. I don't think most people work this much. So I thought about taking some time off, but with COVID and everything else that's going on, I just don't have the time, and then my situation doesn't allow that. I can't talk about it. I posted some videos before about it, and a friend of mine told me to take them down, so I did. So can't talk about it. So anyway, I'm gonna read the first couple pages of this, and then we'll get started. But back to the mozzarella, because that's really what I want to talk about. So you got this huge bowl, big bowl, and a stainless steel bowl, and then inside of that you have this thing. It's called a guitar, and it's got the metal strings that go across it, and it goes inside of the big bowl. And then you take mozzarella curd, Polly-O, I think that's the name of the brand. There's all different types of mozzarella curd, but it's fresh mozzarella curd. And what you do is you open the package, you take out chunks of mozzarella curd, and then you put it on top. Let's say this is not a good representation, but this is the mozzarella curd, and this is the guitar. And what you do is you take the guitar, you put the mozzarella curd on top, and you squeeze it through, and it comes out the bottom. Some reason that I have asked multiple questions, why can't you just take the curd, crumble it up, put it in the bowl, put it in the boiling hot water, and then wrap it around and make mozzarella? That makes sense up here, but that's not how you do it. You got to take the guitar, which goes in the bowl, and take the mozzarella curd, and you push it through. And that's how you do it. So I guess from what's going on is the mozzarella curd forms together once you push it through the guitar, and it solidifies. It's crumbly, and then it solidifies and goes through from the guitar to the bottom of the bowl. So anyway, you push it all through. 2 packages of this stuff. And then in the kitchen, you're boiling water, 2 big pots of water. And you get that to a rolling boil, about 205 degrees, 202, 205 degrees Fahrenheit. So you bring that over to the pot from the stove in the kitchen, and then you take 1 boiling pot of steaming hot water, and you pour that into the bowl of mozzarella curd that's been already put together with the guitar. So then you have this large steel paddle, and you take your steel paddle and you pour the water in, and then you take your steel paddle and then you fold it over itself, and you fold it over itself, and it's a process. And you have to make sure that the mozzarella doesn't get hotter than 125 degrees, 130. I think 130. This mozzarella today, sorry, I hurt my back, and it tingles like when your hands and feet go to sleep. That's how my left side of my back is. I had to look at my chest. Weird. But my whole left side feels like that little tingle. So anyway, so you take this paddle and you fold the water around it. And what you're doing now is you're taking out the milk fats, and you're you're getting the cheese to melt. While the cheese is melting, the milky white fat comes out, and you're still stirring, and you're folding it over, and it's melting, and then you put your paddle in, and you scoop up this big, huge mozzarella mound, and it's supposed to fall over, and then you push it like that, and then it falls over. So then you take a pot, a small pot, and you dip it into, and you pull out the milky white soup, basically. So you pull that out, and you have your one pot that's empty, and then you scoop that out, and you put it into the empty pot. So this is what I was told, everything that you take out of the pot, you have to put back into the pot. So then you take out about, I don't know, like half of a big pot worth of milky fluid, or water, not fluid, and then you have another hot, big bowl of boiling hot water, 202, 205 degrees, not pounds, and then you bring that one over, and then you pour that back into the pot with the hot melted mozzarella. But at that point, this is where science comes in, which everyone knows I love science. So then this is where science comes in, and you have to pour that in quick enough that the mozzarella that's already into the bowl doesn't get, stringy. It can't get stringy. It's got to stay at this form. And once it's at this form, which is consistency of a tennis ball, that's the size you're looking for when we'll get to that point. But you put the hot water in, and you have to mentally make sure and watch it that it doesn't get stringy. It gets stringy, you have to throw it away. Could you imagine? That's a lot of money. So I have never gotten to that point because I am afraid to death that I'll have to throw that shit away. No way in hell. So then you take that, it gets to that certain point, you stick it with then you get a thermometer, you stick it into the mozzarella, and it sits at 100, like what did I say, 125, 124 to 130, and that's the prime